Unmuted. Hey, welcome in, y'all. Usually I tell Mr. Stephanie, hey, I'm unmuted, but I unmuted us. Yeah, I gotta. Let's see. Welcome in, Craig. Craig sleeping again, or is he thinking about sleeping again? Welcome in, Jessica. All of y'all know how it works. Drop your numbers, because I've already got the numbers back there. I've got two of them. If we go with the third one, then we'll go with it. We'll have Siri help us with that one. But we've got two numbers for today's show. So, and the way it works, if you're not used to the giveaways, is you come in, you drop your number between. We're going to do between 25 and 100 and 100 today. Between 25 and 100 today. That way I cover everybody's. But if someone come in earlier than 25, then we'll go with that number and up. I've got two numbers and they're in between somewhere. If you don't have a box with me, don't have mail going out in the next 4 weeks, it may be 4 weeks before you get it. Jessica's definitely new. Yeah. Jessica's definitely a new chick to this channel. Come on. Welcome in, y'all. I'm glad to see you here. I am a bit under the weather. I'd say I'm getting sick, but knock on wood. Do I got any wood I can knock on? I think wood, maybe. Here, wait. This is a wood frame. We'll knock on that, okay? No, we live in Kansas, so the weather changes sometimes hourly or even more frequent. Right now, we're experiencing spring. So I have windows open to change the air out because it's been almost a month since we've been able to do that. And so, yeah, I'm going to go up and chat really quick to be sure I did not overlook anyone. Let's see. Alright, we're just going to start from the beginning. Of course, Mr. Staff was in to welcome everybody. And then there's Gigi. Gigi is a fellow military mom of mine. We know each other in real life, and our kids have served together and separately around the world. And then there's Miss Ashley Reed telling everyone hello. And then you have Len Shark Picker, which is Craig. Dude, the guy's got to get his Z's in somewhere. Actually, Mr. Stephanie and I actually brought up him last night. I think it was after our live, but we typically just discuss who we've seen, who we haven't seen, where everybody's at in the world, what they're up to, right? And I think if I remember correctly, Craig and his family, maybe a daughter, maybe a wife, maybe all of them, were starting a catering business. I can't remember. I've got lost in the shuffle of what people are doing over the last couple months. But we do try to stay up with what people are doing. And so, I mean, if Craig finds our chat a place that he can comfortably rest in, hey, I'm good with that. I appreciate him coming in and being in active chat. He really ought to drop a number, though. I don't know his info, but I know the person I could ask. So, for anyone that perhaps is like Craig and me, not drop their number, I don't have but like two of these and two of different ones that are from Kansas right now, but I'm going to read up on them. I attempted to do that today. The store I get them at was closed today, so we'll see if I can make it happen tomorrow.
Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Tooch.
But for anyone that don't drop their numbers, if I have your 411, I'm going to drop a postcard, because I think it's back here. It may not be. It may be in the back room. My kids have went to military training on several occasions, and so that means that at some point in my life, at least twice, I have helped fund the USPS with a large amount of letters. And I still have 3 books of stamps. Well, we finally broke in one of them because people are going to get postcards. So I respect anyone that don't want to drop a number, whatever. But if you want to drop a number today, you don't have to be here. You don't have to remain in chat. You just have to drop your number to be in today's drawing. We're going to do jewelry for one. We might do sunflower dollars for the other, or we may do another piece of jewelry. We did 2 yesterday, right? That were jewelry.
Yep, one of each.
So we may do more jewelry today. But for sure, one of them will be jewelry. And I do believe Myra Lane from the Buying Space channel, it will be, at least hers will be the first one for jewelry today. That's stuff that she's purchased and donated back to go for giveaways for y'all. Let's see. So you getting everyone's numbers in, Mr. Stephanie?
I've got the 2 that I.
Okay. Tooch man, welcome in. Tooch, do you got a new show coming up? Or are you doing something new on your channel? I've been hearing a lot of chatter. Good chatter, but chatter about Tooch man and Tooch glass and I can't keep up with it. I can't. I'm trying. But I have had to be in the mom role a lot lately, and I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. When you got 4 kids and then they've got partners and sometimes even little ones, it gets crazy quick, especially with crud going around. I reached out to my healthcare team and they're like, Steph, so you probably, because this time of year, at least in Kansas, we can't get fresh produce like without it being a hothouse produce. And so they're like, you're probably a little deficient in some of your vitamins. And I'm like, okay. So they're like, immune boosters. Start with that. Because, I feel like I got allergies. I don't feel like I'm coming down with the flu, thankfully, yet. But it's definitely something that's been hitting our community. So I'm just being extra careful. I'm trying to be sure I don't time anyone out. I almost clicked someone. Almost deleted their thing. Correct. Sorry. Don't apologize. So yes, Craig was saying catering, and I think it's with his wife and his daughter, but
that's just cool.
And I'm not sure all the ins and outs because I haven't caught up with Craig, but I'll tell you what. Anyone that wants to come in and give me watch hours and just hang out, they're welcome to do that too. Touch of glass every 4th Thursday. Touch of glass, sorry. And I apologize because all my passages feel, I'm not really draining or anything. It's not that. I feel almost like I'm congested. And it hasn't helped. My neighbors were up till after 2:30 in the morning blowing their...
I'll go look real quick, Jessica.
I'm going to write this down because if I don't, I'm going to forget to. And then I'm going to have to go hunt Tooch down and be like, Tooch, what'd you say it was? I am going... It's something I've kind of been working on, but then it's just kind of been more... I've been treating it more like a hobby. As far as trying to figure out what everyone's doing, if they're just trying something out, or if it's going to be more of a regular thing. And dude, every 4th Thursday, so that would be tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's the 4th Thursday, right?
Don't get me lying to you. My days have all run together.
Oh. Let's see. January.
You talking the thing you posted about 9 hours ago, Jessica?
Dude.
I love it.
And don't everybody need eggs? I got eggs today. You'll see them here in a minute. All right, so let's see. We are 29th. Oh no, last week was the fourth Tuesday, Thursday. All right. Well, I'm gonna mark it on January's calendar, so maybe
Craig said it's with his wife and daughter.
Okay.
That's so just awesome, Craig.
At least I had that right. I try not to put a whole lot out there because sometimes my information isn't good information, and I don't want to be spreading misinformation. There's enough going on with all that, no matter what platform you're on. So I need to go up just okay. There it is at 6 p.m. And you're on Eastern time, right, Tooch? As far as your scheduling, because I know some people that are on Eastern time or in the Eastern time zone, but they schedule for Central. And I know people in Central time zone that schedule in Eastern time zone, which I mean for everyone their own, but it does get confusing when you know certain people are in certain time zones. So you 6 p.m. and then I'll make sure on the time zone. Teacher class.
Pretty sure he's East.
I know he's Eastern because he's that yeah. So Eastern.
I wish they'd just go with time zones. Just let everyone have the same time. Make life easy.
It would definitely help every fourth Thursday. I think that's cool. So 6 p.m. And I've got it on the calendar that I might set back up there and forget. But then I got it written in a note that I can see right here. So, thank you, Tooch. I appreciate you. Let's see. I have a few announcements I want to do before we get started. No one's in trouble, I promise. Let's see. We did a sale yesterday, and I mean, for Tuesday, the last week of January, I think it was really successful, just the sell part of it. I mean, any day we sell anything, I consider it a success, seriously. But maybe that's because I have my expectations very low, right? And I don't mean that to sound bad. I just mean if I keep my expectations low, anything above that is just gravy or pudding or whatever. So this week sells. And it'll show on anyone that has an invoice. It'll be tomorrow's date, whether you receive it tomorrow, which is always my aim to have invoices out on Thursdays.
Let me know if anyone says anything because I'm researching this stuff real quick.
Okay. So it'll have tomorrow's date. If I, for whatever reason, because I have been having a little bit of internet issues, they're training next door, okay? It's not just a cop out. Sometimes it really does bog down and it's hard to get the platform, especially PayPal, without maybe having some errors. And I try to really be error free in my invoices with folks. So, if you don't receive an invoice for this week, tomorrow, it'll be in your inbox on Friday. Those are going to be due on Sunday, which is February 2nd. I am very aware that some of those that buy from me, only get income once a month. If you fall in that group that it's the 3rd or even the 6th of the month before you get payment, drop me an email. It don't matter. I will go in, even if I've already done the invoice, I'll adjust the date for you. Okay, because I know what it's like for me, for a seller. When someone doesn't open an invoice, I think it's after 2 days, PayPal starts sending the sellers those notes too, saying, and I'm like, well, you're the platform, you start harassing them, right? I don't ever like to feel like a bill collector. And it's usually when I'm done, if I have to chase someone for payment and they're not sick in the hospital type of stuff, because that can happen. No, we're talking to people that just, for whatever reason.
So Robin came in and said hi.
Hey, Robin, welcome in. Welcome home. So yeah, they'll be due by the 2nd. If you need longer than that, an extra day or two, I just need to know a date, right? And it needs to be reasonable. Past that, everything business-wise, whether it's someone that wants to come on a day that we sell with others, you have to run that through email. I do everything through email, so then I can always go back even in the middle of the night and be like, what they say or how they say it, or, versus calling someone up. Because I don't give my phone number out to many people. I've had people go crazy on that. So, all right. What else? I teach a class. All things business through Gmail or email. Mine's Gmail, but yours may not be. Some of y'all still have AOL. I'm not going to call you out. You know who you are. It just predates. It dates you for sure, because I remember when AOL was the thing. You get a card in the mail, and it would promise so many minutes or whatever. If you, yeah, it was crazy. I think that was that dial-up? No. AOL.
Yes, it was AOL.
AOL was the standard dial-up. For y'all old enough to remember, you remember the tone of AOL? Alright, let's see. There's that one. There's Invoices too, so I kind of did that with that. Oh, alright, so I did announce during our chit chat last night, we're going to restructure. Yes, I have a month's worth of scheduling already done. But I'm going to restructure a little bit. It'll still, in some form, whether it's selling or anything, will be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But Mondays typically are, and they never have been, a sales day for me. I might show things, but typically I don't sell. It's always been who's on doing the sales that day, right? And I'm not complaining, I'm just explaining. So we're either going to add more people.
What?
I heard someone, and now I know why I hear someone's, because my window's open.
Yeah, because it's hot in here.
It is hot in here. I mean, you could turn the AC on in January.
It's hard on the AC unit.
That it is. Let's see. Alright, so, alright. Yeah, Mondays we're probably going to be adding some people. I already have a couple of people lined up. These are people that have asked to be showcased on our channel or have been in the past. I'm telling you, my experience in 2024 makes me nervous, but not necessarily with them, just, So that's why it's been slow. But February, we will have those changes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. Oh, I'll just show y'all. This is the only hint I can tell y'all about.
What's that?
The sunflower report. Remember, we discussed it last night. Yep. I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning. Actually, about 2:30, because I did a thumbnail because I was like, hey, this is a great idea. It's something I've been thinking about for a while, and I don't know. I'm gonna run it across a few other people, just not during a live. Let's see what else. I think that's it. I don't see any more notes, so I think we're good for selling. If you're new to me, typically you get your invoice within 24 hours. I usually don't do it within 2 to 4 hours. Usually it's more like 8 to 12 hours, right? But it could be up to 24 hours. And then you have 24 hours, so technically you have about 48 hours, give or take, to have it paid. And that's just because, we're going to establish a business relationship type thing. Any of y'all that have bought from me before, you know how it rolls. When you get your invoice, I appreciate if you can do it immediately. If you're like some of us. And you only get, income once a month. And you have to wait until Saturday. Actually, Saturday is the first, so technically Friday should be the date. But I know for everyone's different. I'm not worried about that. Don't ghost me.
Yeah, just communicate. That's all we ask.
Ghosting me says a lot about a lot of things. For one, I'm an overthinker, so it's never a good idea for me to have to deal with being ghosted. But I know life happens too. So, past that, do y'all want to start with glass or
some brooches?
Or we could start with some brooches. Or I do have 3. I don't know if we took the stickers.
Leave those for Tuesdays.
You want me to wait till Tuesday?
Leave those for Tuesdays. They sell good on Tuesdays. They're
Yeah,
a good $2
you're right.
item.
You're right. All right, stick those somewhere so we. But like, that one can't be sold. That one's got something going on with it. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I'm gonna dismantle. All right. So we can do jewelry, or we can start with glass. Or
why don't you show a brooch first? There's one down here and there's 2 up there.
Alright, I must be blind. You said one down here.
That one you might want to start with.
Alright, I can start with this brooch.
Some of the sourcing you did was awesome.
Dude, do you know how hard it is to Google Lens when you go to your hometown and everybody knows you?
I Google Lens right in the middle of stores. I don't care. Because I just tell everybody, if someone asks me, it's like I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is.
Alright, let me find something I can put behind it. So it's... I have no way of testing the metal. So... How's it? That is not gold tone.
It didn't say gold tone. It says silver tone.
It says gold tone on there.
It's because that's the wrong card.
This is a silver tone brooch.
Yeah, it's sir.
Oh. Oh yeah, there's the signature.
Yeah, here you go. There's the actual card for it.
Alright, so there's the back. Alright. It's right here at the bottom. Shoot. I can't get my... Right there. Right there. Right there's the convention. Marked. It is leaf and rose silver tone brooch. It's a Sarah Covington vintage reef brooch.
What are you going to do? Or pin. That's words.
But, dude, I know. You know what? We could just start it at $4. Okay. We could just start that at $4. And I could get a measurement on it for y'all. Let's see. That's cool. I don't know if I can get that to work that way, but that's cool. Let me see if I can. Because if I can get that to... Oh, now that is cool. Look at that. Obviously not the sunflower, right? Alright, I gotta find my mark and my tape measure. I know where it is. It's still in my bag from when we went. So it's either in my flaky purse that's worth $300 if it wasn't flaky, which is by my bed, or it's in my overnight bag. It's in the diabetic bag. But there is. And we're going to start it at $4. Let's see. Try not to stab myself.
You're going to be out of luck. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I don't find it in either bag.
That's alright. Sorry, y'all.
A small construction tape measure.
I obviously was not prepared to show jewelry today. No. That's fine. Give it a minute. Why don't you put your disguise on?
All right. Sorry, everybody. We weren't quite prepared, I don't think. We went sourcing a little bit this morning and got back a little later than planned. We picked up some neat stuff, though, today. It was worth coming in a little late and coming in a little hot into the show here, I think. Got a nice hurricane lamp we're going to show today.
How many bags did I take with me to South Central Kansas?
3. Your purse and 2 other bags.
Alright, so the only thing I haven't checked is my purse. And that would make sense if it was in my purse, because if it was... Yeah, my pre-diabetic. Alright. So it was right here all along. Alright, let's see. Sarah Coventry Vintage Brooch. See if I can... And it's going to be a starting bid of $4. Great thing with a starting bid is if you're the only one that comes in for it, that's what you get it for. So it is on the back 1 inch in diameter. On the front, it is just 1 1/4 and a hair. So 1 1/4 and a hair. So I've got 2 challenge coins. One's because, I'm an army mom. So if you know the size of challenge coins, I'm not going to show that well enough. It's smaller than the size of a challenge coin. As far as something that big, but there's this challenge coin, and these ones are typically the ones that get passed between folks in uniform, and it is just shy. Oh, my computer's gonna die.
The cord should have been still here.
Yeah. Okay. So that is the size difference. So if there is no interest, we will move on.
Computer's not going to die now.
Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. Let's set it up there. Where'd you... the rest of them.
Yeah, they're up on the sand paintings.
So alright, so this one... We're just going to show the vintage brooches first. This is a vintage rhinestone hexagon silver tone brooch. Where did I put? I guess I'll show it that way.
So what are you doing for a price?
Oh, I guess I was holding the card up. Let's do $3 because the Sarah Covington one. I started at 4. Jesus.
Huh. Yeah, I said you did some nice sourcing.
So that pin is past the thing, which is why it stabbed me. That's what the Jesus was.
Oh, I just figured you saw that
That
it's actually
pin,
got a signature
no,
on it.
the pin is past that, and holy moly, that stabbed me and it hurt. There's the. So the pin is just past. Yeah, there's something on the back, but I can't.
It does have a signature, but I don't know what it is, and I don't know where my iLuge is.
I don't know, it keeps getting moved and not put back. Kind of like tools. So, this is the back. Right there. I don't know if I can turn it. Right there. But I can't move it in and I can't tell what it is. So we're just going to go with a vintage rhinestone hexagon silver tone brooch. And the dimensions of this one, I hid them under the chocolate this time. So it's just short. So it's right at 1 3/4 of an inch. So 1 3/4, so almost 2 inches. Hopefully I said that right. It's almost 2 inches in diameter. So, and the pin does, I don't know. Yeah, you can see it right there. See it? See the pointer? It does go past, which is why it stabbed me. Oh, now that's cool, Jessica.
That's very cool.
That's very cool. Alrighty, let me put these cards back with their respected.
Well, I know which one's which. So you could just stack the cards together with the brooches, and then I'll figure them out, and I'll get them put through the card later.
Alright, so I have a vintage. It says signed, but was it signed DFA? Is that?
No, it just says signed, but I can't read the back.
Alright, give me a second. Just. Oh, yeah, if we had an iLuge.
Yeah, I'm just not quite sure where it went.
Yeah. Alright, so it's a silver tone brooch. We're going to start this one at $30. It's gold toned and textured. Gold tone. It looks like there's a little screw or something right there. I don't see it. Like a little head in there. I guess maybe with a jewelry tool you can tighten it or loosen it. So maybe you can make it into something else. It's very gold toned. So let's see if we can do it that way. And let's see. Right here, it's the guys. And eyeballing it, it's right at 2 inches in length. Width, if we go with the leaf to the other leaf, it is right at an inch. So if we go from leaf to leaf, right, it's right at an inch. So about a 2x1. So there is that one. I thought I had more. I thought I had. I know.
There's 2 more, but I haven't been able to look them up yet.
Okay. Here, let's just.
I haven't got the tags off of my nothing. That one's got the tag off. I know nothing about it because I didn't.
It's fine. The pin is over, so I mean you could snap your finger with it if you weren't careful. It is gold toned, so right here where the stem is gold toned. Yep. It looks like a metallic. Maybe it does have a lot of pink in it. Or went my yeah, there it comes back. So here's the end of it. Let's see if I can get it so you can see. It is really there, but there's the you can into a blood draw. For that. Okay. And you put bite now or starting bid?
Starting bid.
Dimensions.
Robin's in for 4. Looking for 5 or more.
This is just rough, but it's just over 2 inches wide. I can't. I'm trying to get my fingers to work.
C-Prods is in for 5. Looking for 6 or more.
So it's just over 2 inches wide. And I'm just measuring the front as best I can. And it's approximately, there's your 2. And it comes halfway. So at least it was the jewelry holder that fell. So what did I say? 2 by 2.5. It is a beautiful piece. It does have some weight with it. It is gold toned. I don't have a way to check the metal. This is definitely a piece I would show my grandma because she could probably tell me if it's what I suspect it might be. I mean, I think it might test for some type.
Count it down to C-Prods.
I was noticing on the back.
Going once.
There's a little dot there. It's metal of some sort.
Hi, Kathy.
That must be what it holds the front to the back. I bet you that's what that is.
Going twice.
See it? It's just, yeah.
Last call.
It's a pretty big one. Hey, Kathy, welcome in, girl. Welcome in.
And it's sold to C-Prods for $5.
Alrighty. Congratulations. There's that.
Thank you, Sea Prods.
Yep, thank you, Sea Prods. Yeah, I've got the markers and I get these little sticky, so I just put
Yeah, that works.
their names, the jewelry in there, and then you can seal it.
I can seal it and I can put it in the Sea Prod stuff.
That has a marking. I'm trying to see what type of marking it is. I cannot test metal, so I will not stand behind a stamp or anything, but I look to see. Can't tell if that's numbers. It looks like numbers. No, that looks. Let me see if I can take a picture with it. I think it's a brand. It is. There it is. It's copyright Avon. Let me see if I can Google lens it, so it'll tell me about how old it is. And then there's got to be a way for it to open. Otherwise, that's a very small bracelet.
It does. It opens on the front.
So it says it's a vintage Avon abalone shell mother of pearl.
You see it real quick and I'll show you to open it.
And it does have Avon on it. So, well, I can tell you what, this is probably the first thing. Alright, so it is gold tone over silver tone. So this is silver. Crystal. Hey, Crystal, welcome in, girl. So gold tone here, gold tone here. The rest of it silver tone on the back. On the back, I'm going to do my very best. There is your Avon copyright stamp. Right there. There's Avon. It's going to start at $5. When I Google Lens did it, brought up a bunch of comps, and I can't live. I'm not going to be able to tell if those are sold comps or if those are someone that took too many gummies before they went and listed their stuff comps. So I'm comfortable with starting it at $5 because it is a marked Avon. And then right here, and it is on one side that way, you push and it opens. And I can get you a better look at that Avon. Right there. So that's easy. That's something my grandma could put on herself. And I mean that respectfully. It's not easy for me to put jewelry on myself, especially with one hand, with my RA. And to take it off, literally, that was easy. And then
it's a neat piece.
It's a neat piece. I would definitely say it's giftable. You might shine it up a little if you're going to gift it, but it's not overly tarnished or anything. So I would say it was probably in someone's jewelry box. It's a neat piece. If there's no interest, we can pass on that one because that's definitely one I would not mind listing. I haven't started listing yet because I've heard a lot of horror stories, but then, I mean, ugh. I gotta pick up this marker so don't step on it.
Yeah, you can here. I set you another one down there.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so I think we're through the jewelry that we sourced while we were gone, right? Alright, before we get any further started, because it's almost 5 here, y'all, give me a second. I'm trying to get in the routine of taking my meds on a routine again. And sometimes that means me being on the screen.
Here's what we're going to do.
Oh, you're going to come up. Cool. If I don't take it now, in an hour, I'm going to feel sluggish and
Hi,
wonder
Angie.
why. Hey, Angie, welcome in, girl. How are you doing?
I saw a live earlier where you had just gotten out of the hospital, I think.
Did she get out?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Mr. Stephanie's gonna jump in here and you lost something.
Oh, it's because you never type in chat. Give me a second, guys.
I don't type in chat because I'm afraid I'm gonna mess something up.
And I always forget that you don't have it on chat, so at least I've gotten used to it and don't freak out now. The first day I did that, I freaked out. Thought I messed up your live stream.
Angie, go ahead and drop a number between what numbers we say?
25 and 125, I think.
Yeah, we'll just go between 25 and 125 just to be sure. And I'll check and verify that your number's good. What does that mean? Well, you've been in my life enough to know that you don't have to be here as long as you drop the number. I've got 2 giveaways tonight. One is for, I believe, Myra Elaine from the Buying Space channel. Some of the jewelry that she purchased and donated back for giveaways.
All right, so this is a vintage Avon frosted stem wine glass or goblet. And we're doing a starting bid for $6. There is no nicks, chips, flea bites, or anything on the top, base. There's no, it's not like it's been slid anywhere. It is just kind of a really cool piece, actually. There's some...
It looks like a sunflower to me, y'all. I mean...
Thank you, Jessica. For some reason, it didn't take the 6.
This is something we sourced in South Central Kansas.
Yeah, this came from down in South Central.
So, if y'all know Kansas history in the early 2000s, an F5 came through and wiped out 3/4 of a town. So, the county that we sourced this in, here, I'll hold that and you can shut off the light. Is an hour and 20 minutes from that location, or 45 minutes from the capital of the world for airplanes. That'd be cool.
Put one of those little flameless tea lights in there to kind of give it, try to give it a little bit of backlight for each side so you can see the design. It's just a neat piece. All right. And I think I'm going to let Steph take back over. I just jumped in while she was taking her meds.
Why don't you show the other piece? I mean, they're separate, but it is smaller.
Which other piece?
The one back there.
Oh, it's not really smaller. It's
bigger. Yeah, it is. It's smaller in height.
So I've got another Avon.
Same design.
It's Avon and white. Stone. All right, and this one's going to start at $4. And it says it's an Avon flower frosted white pedestal sherbet dish.
And you only have one.
And I've only got one of each of these. Starting bid, $4. So, if you're into frosted glass, and I've got a bunch of frosted glass. It's one of my kind of go-to glasses that I like. But don't feel any nicks, chips, anything rough anywhere on the bottom. across the top. Don't see any wear on the bottom like it's been slid around. All right, C-Prods is in for 4. Anyone in for 5 or more?
Why don't you put that?
That's what I was going to do. And go kill this light again.
Yeah, I'm thinking we might get Alexa eventually just so we can tell her to shut the lights off for us.
That doesn't show as good as the taller one with the light in it,
but it's still cool.
It's still cool. It really kind of just adds to the design.
Something I'm wanting to order is one of those lights that change and you can set things on it.
Yeah.
So it can show.
But if there's any other interest, we're looking for 5 or more. If not, we can start counting it down to C-Prods.
Going once.
Going once. Going twice.
Last call.
Last call. And sold to C-Prods for $4. Thank you, C-Prods. And
we'll just swap places.
All right.
Now, I did mention I was going to bring eggs today. You want to go ahead and lower that window a little?
Yeah, I'm heading that way. I just gotta.
Please. Move my purse. I need to put this back in there. Because inadvertently, if I need to test my sugar levels, I'm out and about when it happens. Alrighty. Let's move these down. Alright. Let's see what else. What do I want to show? I'm going to show. We started this. We showed it the other day. Probably Monday. And we started it at $8. I'm going to drop it to $6. It is a vintage Papel Time for Tea mug with the bag holder. So first, here's the bottom. These came in sets of 2 when they were originally put on the market.
What does it have for a bid on that?
We're going to start it at 6. I dropped it down to 6 instead of 8. So there's nothing wrong with this other than it's got some age.
It's actually a really neat piece.
It is a neat piece. I wish you could have found both of them because they would have went in a tea set. I'd have done. Yeah. But so right here's where you. Right here. It's where you put your tea bag once you've steeped it. Or you could put anything in there. And when I say anything, I'm going to show you. Here's some tea bags. It's the ones I had that day because they're individually sealed. They are perfect peach, herbal tea. Here's my sugar-free.
You're going to eat while we're talking.
No, I am not going to eat. I said you could put more in a tea bag in there.
Oh, okay.
So you could put your chocolate in there too.
And then use it for coffee if you want.
And then, use it for coffee if you wanted. So, if you're not a tea drinker, whatever, even though it's a teacup.
Hi, Scooter.
Hey, Scooter Renee. Welcome in, girl. So,
drop you a number, Scooter, 25 to 125 in that range, please. I gotta go and
I was just showing this as a vintage. There is no flea bites on it. There is a little indentation right here, but I really do believe that it is a maker's because the glaze is over it. But I can see it, maybe it's because I can feel it, so I know where it's at. But it's not a chip or anything, it just feels like that's where the maker or whatever, right? But it is clean on the inside. That's where you put your tea bag, or if you don't do tea, that's where you put your chocolate, um, or whatever else that will fit in there. Starting bid is $6.
Snack holder, Lindsay says.
It is snack holder, right? And it is 5 per pellet. It says tea for time for tea, Papel, Japan. And again, when these were originally brought to the market back in the vintage days, so that's 20 or more years, I thought vintage was more like 25, but it came in sets of 2. I did not find the other one when I was sourcing this one. So.
It probably got broke somewhere along the way.
It may have. It really may have. Alright, let's see. We're going to bring the eggs. I said I had eggs. I'm going to bring them today. And then after this, we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway. So, here's your eggs. That one I would say is... no, it's smaller holes, so that would be salt. And that would be pepper. They do have... I say that, but I don't actually...
One's got a sticker, one doesn't.
I know one has a sticker. Oh, okay, now I see it. Sorry, I was looking in a different way. Anyway, so these are your eggs. There's nothing wrong with them. But this one says O. To the left, up it says M. To the other side it says C. And at the bottom it says Japan. It is a Japan sticker. We did Google Lens these and look them up a little bit. These are the stickers that are supposed to be on these pieces. They do have the original stoppers. Let's see. Starting bid for the set is $4. They are 2.75 inches tall, so almost 3, but not quite 3 inches. In diameter, they're approximately...
That's the widest part of the egg.
So, did you measure it like you would a woman?
No, I measured straight across. Like, if you took 2 pieces of paper set on both sides, I measured straight across.
We're going to do this in real time, okay?
I didn't have a flexible tape measure. I was using a construction tape measure that doesn't
fine.
flex.
So, yes, this will fit on a shelf that's 3 inches tall. So, the base of this is 1 1/4. 1 1/4. Okay. Now, if you're going to measure it like... wow, that's a pretty big egg. That's approximately 6 inches, but that's... yeah. That's obviously not 6 inches.
So these are a medium egg. A real egg.
Alright.
So that'll kind of give you... that's a
medium.
medium.
So this is a medium. Yes, eggs cost crazy, right? And so there's different sizes. So this isn't a large egg. It's not an extra large egg. This is your
probably
large...
more of a duck egg size.
No, this is not a duck egg size. This is like your extra large chicken eggs. So that's the difference. Real egg, salt and pepper eggs. Please put that back. So.
Oh, I know. I just figured it gives a good visual.
But $4 starting bid for those, and it does have the Japan sticker on one.
There is a good aspect to having your celery at the edge of the kitchen.
For sure, for sure. Alrighty. This one has a Japan sticker. So that was, how many pieces did we find online? Because that was actually a part of a bigger set. It's supposed to
be a 2, 4, 5-piece set. And we've got 3 of the 5.
Yeah, we got 3 of the 5. We got the salt and pepper. And then we have this condiment dish. Okay. It still has its spoon. Now the spoon feels acrylic to me. Maybe it's plastic, but it definitely feels acrylic to me. I'm notorious for having things fall and break, so I'm kind of copying them. But they're very nice condition. Starting bid is $5. It does have the Japan sticker on the bottom. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Let's see. So the base, that would be this part. Looks like it's about the size of a quarter. I'm gonna separate these pieces. We did not find all the pieces to the set, hence the reason why we're selling them individually. So the base is 1 1/4 and a hair inches. So
it's about the size of a 50-cent piece.
Oh, dude, there was still pepper in that. I've got pepper all over the place.
Here, just move your stuff real quick.
Oh, boy. No.
Yeah, I did the same thing when I was checking them out. I had salt all over everything.
No, what is that on? I have to clean my keyboard and all that later. Okay, the pepper works, y'all.
So does the salt, because I had salt everywhere.
Yeah, Mr. Stephanie had salt. Let's see, what was I going to do? So I've got the regular size of a challenge coin, military challenge coin. That's the Army Mom one. And this one is the size that those in uniform typically exchange between each other. So that the base does set on top of that, so it is smaller. So definitely smaller than $50. But starting bid for that's $5. Great thing about starting bid, y'all, it gives you somewhere to start, right? And if you're the only one that comes in for it, that's what you get it for. Okay, this one does not have. We're going to go ahead and pass on that. The next one I have is a small vintage OMC Japan white porcelain pitcher vase. It is approximately 5 inches tall, and it says 2 inches wide. But I'm guessing the base is smaller than that. Where'd I put Mark and Mike? I only say that because, if people are lurking because they're working or whatever, and they hear me saying, hey, where's Mark and Mike? They might wonder. So, the base is actually just less than 1.5 inches wide for the base. So, I think I got a pretty elongated base. So, let me figure that out. We discussed that last night.
They were discussing that last night in another chat we read about the putting it up right next to your head.
No, I think that was a
replay that we were watching.
Yeah, I went through after we got off and I'm like, oh, darn. And so I watched someone's replay and I haven't commented. Because I'm like, darn it, I had to miss the good stuff.
I mean, everyone's heads are decently proportional.
But mine isn't like square right now. Mine's
Right.
like getting weird because I'm losing weight. I mean, I did say it was like close to 5 inches, somewhere around 5 inches. Let's do a measurement. Let's do a true measurement. So yeah, it's actually, it might be a little over 5 inches. Maybe just over 5 inches. It's a beautiful piece. I did source this when we sourced those two items.
It does not go with it.
It does not go with it, but we sourced it. It was in with that stuff.
The set that actually goes with it, the pieces look similar to this, but the spout comes up higher, and it's got either an O for oil or a V for vinegar.
And no, I can tell you I didn't see that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't looking for that today. Alright. Let's see. Did I see a starting bid on that?
Yeah, $5.
$5. Alright. And y'all, if you're interested in something and you want to offer up a price, you're not going to offend me, honestly. The worst I can do is tell you no. And if I tell you no, it's because 2025, I literally, right? 2025, I can't be at a loss no more. So I have to at least get what I have into it out.
What are you going to start that at?
These, does anyone know what these are? I'm thinking. Let's start them at $6.
Okay.
So I have 3 of these available. They're all identical. They are all pristine, meaning there are no flea bites, no chips, no nothing. Other than the fact that they need cleaned.
But I can clean those.
But we can clean them. I sourced them. I felt them as I was sourcing them to make sure there was nothing. And I found 3 of them, which you never do. These are Butterbells. They do need cleaned because I sourced them a few days ago. And typically don't clean glass unless it absolutely needs it. And even then, depending on its age, depends. Let me get a true measurement on this. Or, a more accurate.
C-Prods is in for 6, looking for 7 or more.
Alright, I'm going to measure it from the area I have it sitting on, which is the laptop. So it's right at 4 inches tall from the base to the top of the bell. And Butterbells can be used for a significant amount of things. My idea with it is if you want to add cinnamon to your butter, whatever, and then, right, you're going to stick it in there. I'm sure there's a lot of other uses, and I'm sure my grandma would have corrected me on how I'm describing a Butterbell. But I have 3 available.
Alright, if I don't see any other interest, we're going to go ahead and count it down to C-Prods.
And then the base, and this will be for anyone catching the replay.
Going once.
It's just short of, let's see, 2.5.
Going twice.
It's just short of 2 3/4 for the base. And the base. I'm talking the circumference, not the circumference. What it sits on.
Last call.
And then C prods, would you like 1, 2, or all 3? And $6 would be each. Sorry, y'all. I'm nervous about holding glass.
Why, you act like you broke glass before.
You act like I wasn't breaking glass while I was live on YouTube.
And C Prods wants one, so it's sold to C Prods for $6.
Right. Congratulations, C Prods.
Thank you, C Prods.
I do have 2 more available. So if anyone catches the replay, I will honor the show price for 24 hours as long as I still have them available. So, thank you, Sue Prods. Okay, I got a Herman OHME. And are you sure this is antique?
Well, that's what it came up, but that's when I was rushed, so I would just sell it as a hand-painted plate. I didn't have a chance to really look.
Because antique's 100 years.
Right.
And I know what I've seen some really stunning condition antiques. We're just going to say this is vintage, okay? Mr. Stephanie says that it came up as an antique through a Google Lens, though, so, it's somewhere between vintage and there. Let's see. I need to hold it this way so the flowers are up. So this is white. It does state that it is Carlsbad, China, made in Austria. Made in Austria. So here's the stamp on the back. It is a gold tone stamped. Right. And I do not feel any flea bites. I sourced this actually today. There is one thing, I don't know if I can show it well enough. It almost looks like the plate's kind of pitted, but there's a glaze over that. So it's right here. They're really small pieces. What I mean, small pieces, small little dots.
It's almost like the glazing bubbled.
Let's see. I don't know that I can. Let's see. It's right there. No. Let's see.
Of course, the camera never shows that kind of stuff that great. That's why we try to describe what it is.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have noticed it except the lighting.
And it doesn't look like it's damaged.
It's not damaged or anything, and it's definitely, there's a glaze over it, so it definitely happened with the manufacturer.
Probably when they fired it.
I just don't know how to, let me see if I can get it. Oh, right there. See it? You can see it in the glazing. Those little spots. It's not throughout the whole plate. I do see other little spots here and there, but it's more centered over right in this area. There is a few right here. But, what did you start this at?
10.
At 10?
Yep.
And
that's a fair price off of what I saw on Lens, so.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that. We can always drop it down later.
And obviously, if someone doesn't think it's worth 10 and wants to offer 8, throw your bid out there, right? We're not going to insult by it, trust me.
We're learning how to price things to include, So, in diameter, across the front, it's 7.5. 7.5. On the back, it is 4 3/4. I'm doing it upside down, but it's 4 3/4. So it's just a cool piece, and it was one I could stick in my budget because the place I source most of my stuff through it's places that give back to their neighborhoods, and this is definitely one of those places that does. It even gives back to the school in the neighborhood.
You mean the school is right next door to the place?
Yeah, but let's not get any more than that.
I won't.
Alright, so we're going to do a starting bid for $6 for this. It is a vintage stoneware crock. It is 2-tone, but it actually looks like it's more like a 3-tone. All of them look pretty much identical, but obviously glazing and things can be a little different.
What'd you say you're starting with that at?
$6. It's USA 1776 Eagle. And each of them had the eagle, have basically the same color. I can bring the rest of them, but they're the same size. The basic, same color variation. Same eagle, same year stamp. On the bottom, there is an indentation, but I cannot read it. When I feel it, it feels, there's like 3 little indentions. I'll see if I can show it right there, right here. But I cannot read it. It's too far out there. Maybe it's just where it's at. Maybe it's a stamp. I'm not.
I think it's in the material and then glazed over the top.
And then
I'm looking at the other one.
This one, I mean, they're all a little different as far as they're not uniform, but they're close. So that one's got some makers, whatever that is. It must have bubbled or something.
Because like this one doesn't have that in the bottom. There's another one of them. This
one, it has the center. See, that's what I was telling you. The difference between them. This one's got more like 3 tones, right? The 2 different of the brown and then the beige. This one, well, you can barely see where there's 2 different shades. And then there. And then here's your eagle, 1776, right? Or is it 1775? That's got to be 1776. Yeah, it's a 6. But the inside of that one, it's got the little maker thing right there in the center. But it didn't bubble. I do have 4 of these available. They all pretty much are in the same condition. I can get measurements on them. So your base is going to be approximately 2 3/4. By a height of approximately 3.5 inches tall. 3.5 inches. So that's what we got there. How's everybody's hump day going?
We're going to do a giveaway.
We're going to do the giveaway because I meant to do it after the eggs and I didn't. So we're going to do
my sunflower stop signs because all numbers are good.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to do the giveaway. I believe it's Myra Elaine with Buying Space Channel.
Did you already get a piece of jewelry? Or?
I have not. Okay. I let you choose it. That way I can't be influenced, right?
All right, let's see what we can find here that's just cool looking.
So the number is 81. So if anyone came in at 81, then you're the winner. And if you did not, we're going with the number immediately above 81. If there's no numbers immediately above 81, then we go with the number immediately below. Sorry, sometimes I get going, y'all, and
Bracelet.
it's a stone bracelet. It might be glass. I'm not sure.
Kind of cool looking.
I think that. Oh yeah, it's a magnetic. It's a magnetic one. So it looks. The smaller stones look clear, maybe a little yellow. So maybe a citrine. I'm not quite sure. I don't have the best light right here. And then this looks more like a galaxy smoky quartz. But this stone has its own issue. It's definitely maker's thing, not something someone broke. It's polished up and smoothed out, so it just gives its character. So it is a magnetic clasp. So let me. Again, I have issues putting jewelry on by myself because of my RA, but it is still wearable. Or you could sit there and you could pop it apart and make earrings, another bracelet. You do a lot with it. So there's that. And my number was 81.
Was it 81?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
81.
I saw 18 because I was looking at it wrong.
Oh. No. Here. Just so we're clear, it's 81.
Sorry, 18 and 81 if you flip the card upside down?
I wasn't thinking about it that way. 81. Sorry about that. Anyone that was confusing, that's 81.
No match, but the closest.
So the closest one to 81 that's over is Ashley. Is that Ashley Reed?
That's Ashley Reed.
Okay. So Ashley Reed, this piece of jewelry was donated, purchased and donated back for giveaways to from Myra Elaine with the Buying Space channel. She sent me some channel stickers that I could put with the jewelry that she's donated. Some of that's already went out, but like this week's I'm able to do it. So Ashley Reed.
Congratulations,
Congratulations. Ashley. I believe I have her info, and if I don't, I know
you can holler at to get her info.
Let's see. Today's date's 1/29/25. Donated by Myra. So even if she isn't still here, I need to start going back after my show's over and putting it like in the description, or maybe even the community post, whatever, and put magnetic stone. What type of stone, I don't know. It could be glass, it could be bracelet. Let me get a bag over here. Sorry, y'all, I need to sit for a minute. My feet are starting to bother me. But congratulations, Ashley. And if she's not here, that's cool. I'll see her somewhere else. I see her in enough chats. And be like, hey,
and that's the beauty of not having to stick around.
Yeah, because, I mean...
everyone goes everywhere.
Not even YouTube. Some people.
Well, like me
have
the
a
other
line.
night, I exited out of one and listened to what you had going and
All right.
was
So
cruising
we
other stuff.
got that. Let's see. We've shown those. I have a couple more items I could show. I have something large I could show. No one has to feel obligated to purchase it here. Just FYI, I'm showing you here first because it's another one of those items that I anticipate I will be listing.
You're gonna bring the hurricane lamp?
I'm gonna bring the hurricane lamp. It comes in 2 pieces. It is heavy. It is large. It is less than 5 pounds with packaging. Or right at 5 pounds. I'm sure I could keep it at 4 pounds 15 ounces, meaning you're not going to pay for 5 pounds of
Keep talking for a second.
weight, but it's definitely gonna have to go in a very constructed box. So it's probably one I'm gonna have to purchase, and I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. Congrats! I need to put it on here too. Ashley Reed. I have a couple ways I keep things straight with my giveaways. Ashley Reed. Giveaway from Myra. So,
If you want me to, I can hold it up to show it.
Yeah, probably should do that because it's in 2 pieces, and Mr. Stephanie has always been complimented on how well he packages glass, so I'm not concerned with.
I've worked in retail once or twice and watched how stuff comes in retail.
About it shipping or anything. I'm going
to hand you that, and I'm going to show it, and you can describe
it. So it is a Towie.
Yep.
TOWIE. 24% lead crystal.
This is the base. It is set up to put a taper in or even a other style in there. And then the top goes on.
Making it 2 pieces.
It is 12 inches tall from top to bottom. It is a gorgeous piece. There is no nicks.
No flea bites.
No flea bites. No nothing. Even down here on the bottom.
Let me see something. Maybe it's way the...
Is it a Maker's?
Yeah, it's a Maker's. It's just the way the light hit it.
But it is decently heavy. It's
just these 2 pieces weigh 4.4 ounces.
No, pounds.
Sorry, 4 pounds, 4 ounces. Sorry. 4 pounds, 4 ounces. Again,
no.
With the packaging and stuff, I'm pretty convinced I can keep it under 5 pounds.
You want to reach back and kill that light?
I'm going to. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm just sore, so.
There's with one of the little LED candles. Here, I'm going to set this down real quick here. And I'm going to get rid of the reflection on it. I know what's causing that.
It just got dark in here, y'all. And you know I don't like to sell in the dark, but
to get stuff to show right, sometimes. There we go. I took away where all the screen is the only thing that's showing on it.
Mm-hmm. Now pull it back so then it's away from the screen.
It is.
Hey, Susie.
Hi, Susie.
Welcome in, girl. Welcome in.
It is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. It is, yeah.
This is something we sourced today. So
and we're doing a starting bid of 15. I do know off of all the comps that I looked, because I looked all over the place.
We're not going to talk about the comps, but
I'm just saying it's up there. It's not $15. So there is meat on the bone for anyone that wants to resell.
If they wanted to resell.
Right, if you wanted to resell.
The 15 is to cover the packaging it's going to require for it to reach its destination. Safely. Because I don't go in a poly bag. I say that.
I wish that was that
half humorously, but I've seen some ways people pack things. So. And my only thought on some of it is they must have been in a hurry. So, Susie Woozy, you are new to being in my channel. We are going to be doing a giveaway soon. You don't have to remain active in chat. You just have to drop a number between 25 and 125. If anyone above you in chat has chosen the number you choose, then we'll just let you know you have to choose again. The way giveaways work, at least these type of giveaways, is you don't have to purchase from me. It just means that it may be 4 weeks before I get it sent out if I don't have anything going to you.
And I'm hoping by March, we're done with having to wait like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Financially where we need to.
Yeah, December and January was a rough month. Welcome in, Maritza. So, right now we're like 4 weeks out as far as sending giveaway stuff. Tooch's number is 10874. Tooch, did Tooch put a number in? He did, didn't he? Okay. So tell you what, Nana Tink, and bless her heart, and if there's anyone in my chat or listening later, Nana Tink is good people in my book. So if she isn't to you, I'm sorry. But I'm not going to apologize for talking her up.
Good number, Susie.
Good number, Susie. When people come in and get, especially if it's at the resellers or people that do giveaways, right? It can get expensive to mail just giveaways. Even if you're doing them in the little bubble envelopes.
Maritza also come in and said hola.
Maritza, drop your number, girl. Come on. But not everybody wants to, because they know what goes into, A, the cost of that item, and B, having it shipped, even if it's in a poly bubble bag.
Of course, the items.
So, the one thing I know about Nana Tink is she loves postcards. And I so happen to have 3 books of stamps from when I was mailing my kids in training, when they were in the military training, sending them stuff. So, she's getting a postcard soon. And anyone else, because I know people that, if I don't know someone's address, I know, like Susie Woozy. If she didn't drop her number, I'd have messaged Don, been like, Don, what's Susie Woozy's mailing address?
And this is why.
That
way no one thinks we're just being creepers.
No, I know who to ask, but so we did Myra giveaway jewelry a little bit ago. I'm trying to think, because I know not everybody does pierced earrings. I do have pierced earrings that we could do for a giveaway tonight if everybody's in for that. It's handmade jewelry from Unimagic. Yes, the Unimagic from all our neighborhoods. I have postbacks. I have shepherd's hook. 2 of them have hope ribbons and hearts. And another one has more like a wood and some crosses. So that could be our next giveaway, or I could figure out something else that doesn't require pierced earrings. Yeah, because we got other stuff.
We've got everything in this bin is a giveaway. That's that Cosmosphere cup that was a giveaway.
We could do the Cosmosphere cup.
And then we've got that piece of men's jewelry.
We have a piece of men's jewelry. We have
Nerds nails.
We have press-on nails. So y'all can choose jewelry, men's or women's. Pressed-on nails. Yeah, see, I know Don would know your address. Or we even have the Cosmosphere. Now, this is not local to me here, but it is local, like South Central Kansas. So in Hutchinson, Kansas, they have the Cosmosphere. It's Kansas Cosmosphere.
It's a giant planetary.
And Space Center. So check that out. It's got the... I drive in that neck of the woods every time I go down. So we even have a mug we can use for a giveaway. And that one was donated by John the Reseller. So it just, whatever y'all want to do for a giveaway, we can do that. Let's see, what else do I have? Mr. Stephanie, do I have anything blue that you'll let me sell?
No. And I haven't run across blue glass really.
That is not entirely true. I could sell this, couldn't I? Or try to?
Yeah.
Do we know anything about it?
Nope.
Hey, there is some writing on it.
Let me see it real quick. I'll get us a description
and. Something Marie or Maria. See this?
Oh, it's signed.
So signed?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Oh no, it looked like a cool piece when we got it.
So. I just figured since Tooch is around, and I know he likes blue, people could say I'm targeting. I'm really not. I've got other blue stuff, but Tooch is from Massachusetts, right? I say that state wrong all the time, but Massachusetts. What's it showing?
Nothing.
Alright, so we're going to see. So
we'll just have fun with it.
It looks almost terracotta. I'm going with color on the bottom. The clay color on the bottom is first terracotta. So maybe a clay pot. A clay pitcher. And yeah, do you see the writing right there? It says... salt. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Where do you want to start that?
I don't know. Let's start it at $2.
That works.
It's SAULT. And then it's got STE. And then Marie.
C-Prods is in for 2, looking for 3 or more.
And then it says ONT at the bottom with a dot. So it's really faint. Unless the light's hitting it. So maybe I can get it to... See, the writing's right there. STE. And then... Can we get the Marie to show up? Marie is where it's shining bright right now. And then down below, where is it? It's right here, so it's about middle ways through. It says ONT, so maybe for ONT, I'm not sure. When I think ONT, I think Ontario, but I'm probably saying that wrong too. It does look like it's got a full glaze on the inside. I don't feel any chips. It definitely has the deeper blue here and a lighter blue. I would say this is almost like sea color blue, and then this is your deeper. It kind of looks like a candle, doesn't it? Like a tapered candle when it burns. So
It's a pottery.
it's definitely a pottery. It looks terracotta pottery to me, but there is no stamp. But that's the color at the bottom. It's terracotta. Okay, so it's probably a Canada piece. Period. End of story. Then.
Like I said, it didn't come up on Google Lens, and a lot of times when we Google Lens, it isn't to see what price stuff is; it's more to see what it is.
Yeah.
Because
So it is going to. No, I need to do it over here. From the base to the top is. Okay, we're going to do to the handles. The handles actually, right? Looks like it's just over
So
5.5
Susie
inches.
says it's Sault Ste. Mary of Ontario.
Oh, interesting. Thank you, Susie.
That's what's great about having people in the chat.
Yeah. It's just a cute little piece. And I know there are people that like the color blue. And then I know sometimes just because it's blue doesn't mean nothing, right? But I do have this little weakness for clay. Anything made clay. I did clay and all that in school. It was something that...
So it's going to be going once to see Prods for 2.
Okay. It's something I did for a pastime, and I've entertained the idea of getting a pottery wheel. But I've never done it, and now we don't have the space for one. But it's just an interesting piece.
Going twice. Gonna be last call on it.
That'll be fine. So, was it last night? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last night. Susie Woozy. I need to do something with these skeletons. Lord have mercy.
And sold the sea prods for $2.
Thank you, sea prods. Don and Teresa have started a show that's once a week. Right, it's once a week, Susie. And I think they alternate whose channel it's on. Sea prods.
Yeah, it was on Susie's last night.
I was glad I could catch it and I had time to jump in chat and say something, even though I wasn't able to stay there too long. A lot lately has required me
that's
to...
like a crafting show, right?
Yeah, I think they were... Maybe they're each doing their own thing, their own craft, but last night it looked like they might have all been doing the same thing.
Next week it's on Teresa's.
Good deal. That is not going to fit in that bag, but it's still in there. So. Alrighty, let's see. This is a Japan, right? This hand-painted Oriental design piece.
Yep.
Hexagon. Alright, so this is a vintage hand-painted Oriental design hexagon porcelain toothpick holder. Let me see if I can get... yeah, that's the way. So it's got your greens. It's almost like a teal green. It's got your gold we're just going to say it's gold tone. Yes, I'm not ignorant, but I don't want to see something is painted gold when I have no confirmation.
What was the starting bid on that?
Oh, starting bid. You put $8. Let's start that at $6.
All right.
Anyways, it's a hexagon, so
kind of a neat piece. It really is.
A beautiful piece, actually. So I need to get a little turntable so I can.
You want to open it real quick?
Yeah. That works. Just make sure I have it lined back up. So there's no condition issues with it. I don't see any loss of paint. It is red for the flowers. And then, of course, it's trimmed out in the gold tone. So, starting bid $6. It is 3.25 inches tall by 1.5 inches across on the hexagon part. Oh, and it is stamped on the bottom in gold tone. And what I mean by this, Mr. Stephanie, where is that bell? We're not selling it tonight because we've got to do research on it. But you know what I'm talking about. The thing we brought back.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where I set that box. Right over there.
When, I'm going to show... The next item I'm going to show is... It would take someone who knows what they're looking at.
What are you talking about?
It's stamped on the bottom what type of gold it's got on it.
Oh, I'm not sure where that's at right now.
I think I asked you to put it somewhere where it would not get broke.
Yeah, and right this second I'm not quite sure.
Okay, I'll bring it next week. I've got something that I think is actually a wine or liquor, but it's hard to explain.
Oh, you're talking the big thing.
Yeah, the big. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's.
I can get it.
Okay, you get it. But
it is. It's a liquor thing.
Oh, now that's cool, Susie. I'm glad. So, yeah, we've got to do some more research on it.
I haven't done the research yet. It is actually an item we are selling for somebody else. And so we were...
But it's... I mean, yeah, it does have the Kansas
the cork's
liquor.
Busted off.
Yeah, it's not in mint condition, but come on. Yeah, part of the cork's on the inside of it. I can feel it. But it says handcrafted 22 karat gold finish. And it's got the number 96. So maybe this was the 96th one or the 96th one this person purchased. I don't know. But it's a cool piece. I was actually nervous about bringing it home because someone in South Central Kansas asked me if I'd be able to sell it. And like on a good day when I have certain people in my channel, in my chat, or I'm selling on someone else's, maybe. What do you want for it? And they give me kind of an idea, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll bring that when I'm on certain people's channels. But I've got to do my research on it because I don't like selling things I don't
know anything about.
Know enough about, and I definitely don't know enough about that piece.
We did that when we first were starting. Remember, we sold a bunch of cups that.
I sold a set. What was it? A set of 10 or a set of 12?
Set of 10, I think.
Vintage, and I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining. When I was getting ready to pack them I needed to know exactly what they were. I knew they were vintage and I knew about what era, but I didn't realize what they were.
And what they went for.
And what they actually had sold for a set smaller than that. And I almost cried, but it was my error. Alright, so this one, this is sherry glasses. They are 4.5 inches tall. At the top, they are 2 inches in diameter. They hold 2.5 ounces. Is that at the brim, or is that like overflow?
No, that's 2.5 ounces that they weigh.
Oh, they weigh 2.5 ounces each?
Yep.
And we're going to sell them in pairs. So I have 4 pairs available.
What was the starting bid?
$5.
Okay.
And we decided we'd do starting bids instead of buy it nows. On most everything.
See you later, glass. Susie. Thank you for stopping in. It was nice.
Thank you for stopping in. Have a good evening, hon. These are in very nice condition. So, and we're going to sell them in pairs of 2 for $5. And again, we have 4 sets available. Because, I mean, I was never an alcoholic. I'm not calling anyone out. So don't throw me under the bus yet. I will climb under there and let you run over me.
I've had a problem with alcohol before.
But
always an addict.
But I always know it could be an issue. So that's the reason why typically when it comes to alcohol-related beverages, I do my best to sell them in pairs. Because it's never... I mean, who likes to drink alone anyway, right?
So we're switching mods for a few minutes because I got to go get Firecracker.
Okay. Or how about you show and I'll go pick her up?
No.
Wow.
I'm going to let you show.
Wasn't feeling it. Worked well together, though.
I know, but I wasn't feeling it.
Okay. I'm trying to think of anything else. We still have one giveaway, don't we? We still have one giveaway. Alrighty. So, we're going to go ahead and do our next giveaway. And I don't think anyone else has come into active chat, so we're just going to... I can't put stop signs, but I can put... That'll make sense to me. So, the giveaway, and it'll be 43, and I'm gonna let, if someone is active in chat still, I mean, not that you've been in active chat right this second, but if you're still here, still listening, if your number was 43, I've got to walk across over here and get Mr. Stephanie's notes. You could tell me if you preferred pierced jewelry, a coffee mug. I mean, you can use it as a tea mug. Men's jewelry or pressed on nails. And the number is 43. So, without having 43.
I stole Dad's glasses.
Alright, so the number tonight was 43. We didn't have a 43, so the next one over. Who do you see?
The closest one I could see is Robin with 37.
No, 43. Going over.
Over,
yes,
so
40.
50.
So 50 is number is
Scooter
Renee. So Scooter Renee, if you're still here, Let me know what you would like, hon. I have 3 pairs of earrings. 2 of them are shepherd's hook. And 1 is post back. Or I do have a piece of men's jewelry. I have pressed on nails. Or I have a mug that could be used for coffee, tea, or whatever you'd like. And so I'm putting 43 under hers.
And plus, this doesn't help my eyesight. It actually worsens it because it hates it.
You're fine. And she may not be an active chat because people come and go, or they lurk and work. And she works outside her home. She don't just do auctions. So if she doesn't come in, that's fine. I will ask her when I run into her next. I don't know that she's alive right now. Let me see.
I could check.
I really gotta get a mainframe list. I've tried to open up on different devices community calendars, and they're blank. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm obviously doing something wrong. So let's see. We'll go to Scooter Renee's and see. And she may not be selling on hers because her and Selena sell on with Josie. And so Josie's place, if she's live, I don't see Scooter Renee.
Yeah, live. I don't see Scooter being live. And I accidentally clicked out. Ooh.
You're fine. Yeah, she's not live, so let's go to Josie's place. It serves 2 things because we're going to go ahead and probably batten down the hatches and be done for the evening. So I do my best unless we have active chat rolling. I try to stay in a 2-hour window. Josie's place, there it is. I don't see her live right now either.
Hey buddy, go.
Josie does have one scheduled for the 31st though, so we
go. Buddy, go.
Alrighty, y'all. Congratulations, Scooter. And I will find out from you. I'm gonna write you down here. LLC for tonight, and it's gonna be giveaway of choice. So she'll have a few options, and I like being able to give options. So it's always nice when I do not see date up here at the top. So today's date is the 29th. Alright, we are going to go through a really quick, and I've got her down here. I got her in the book too. Past that, I will reach out to her in the next day or so if I don't run into her prior to that, and be like, hey girl, what you want? What do you want to do? Let's see who is on. I'm going to go with my YouTube feed. So it'll show who I view or follow the most, who is on or coming on. So yeah, y'all, Angela Isaacs right now, I think they must have just started, right?
Believe so.
Just started. Yeah, let me see if I can figure out how to drop. Give me that quick link. Let me go back to mine.
Right.
Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, it still shows. So
Okay.
Angela Isaacs is going on right now. Yep, 7. Oh, yeah. So is that hers?
Yeah.
That's hers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the link just dropped is for. Oh, sorry. For Angela Isaacs. You don't have to go over there and tell her I sent you. Just go over, hit the thumbs up if you ain't got time to stay. I totally recommend at least saying hi if you don't mind jumping in someone's chat. She doesn't require anyone to stay active in her chat either. It's just great when you have chat moving. It makes things feel like they're going smoother, even for whatever reason. But it looks like her and John the Reseller is on, and Unimagic is on. Selling tonight together, and that is for their bin sale. So buy it now sale. So, y'all, that's where I'm gonna go jump over to. And I'm gonna have to go because that little ding was me as mom, bonus mom, whatever, saying I need you. Nana Tink should be another one that should be going on or is on. Just make this really quick. I mean, it's not urgent. They would have called, but it is like I need to be getting done here. So let me go back to my news feed.
Straight up then. I'm joking.
Yeah, Dawn's channel is on. Looks like someone is selling with her. Viv. I know the name, but I'm not familiar enough.
Still your glasses, Dad.
You're fine. Myra buying space channel. She was on 2 hours ago, or she left a mail call type thing. Looks like it was a mail call thing. Midweek sales with Rendis Resell and Lisa's Fun Finds. That's on Deb's Wood Burning. She is definitely live right now, and her chat is active right now. So I mean, there is options, y'all. So Angela's, Deb's Wood Burning, Don's channel. I think Nanotink. I need to go check Nanotink. Yeah, Nanotink's clothing auction. It's Nanotink and NG Resell on. Nope, that's an old one. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. Auctioning with Friends, Wednesday. That's what's on, and it is on Nana's channel. So Auctioning with Friends on Nana's right now. That is going on. So y'all got options if you want to go hang out in someone's chat, say hello, mingle with others, or do you. We're gonna get ready and have dinner and do what we do. Thank y'all for being here this evening. I think it did mention the sunflower report. I don't think I really went into it. You'd have had to been here last night. Hit up Jennifer. That's the result of our conversation last night. Just saying. Y'all have a great night. Stay positive. I know it's not easy. Stay positive, though. Think about this as we close out January, right? Because I will not have another sale on my channel until the weekend or the beginning of next week. and unless we do a pop-up. And so what is your word or phrase for 2025? Mine is empowerment. What is yours? Leave it in the comments after the show.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah, peace too. All right, y'all have a good night. Thank you for being here.